Autographs, I've always liked them, and I have a ton of them. Everyone from the Beatles to Mickey Mantle, Tony Bennett to Captain Kangaroo. And autographs are an odd thing, aren't they? They really don't mean much. You bumped into someone and they signed something for you. I have friends who would never ask someone for an autograph ever. And in fact, they think that I'm rather odd. But for me, they're a reminder of an encounter, usually a brief one, with someone whose life I admire, whose talent I know, or who on some level, profound or not, that I want to remember. In Jesus' time, there weren't autographs, were there? But there were these encounters, and they changed people forever. Much more profound than a signed baseball was touching the tassel of his cloak. It was so powerful, so incredible, that life was changed forever. Perspective was new and fresh. The old way of struggle was over, and the person was created anew. We see gospel stories again and again of someone touching Jesus in the crowd, and just the touch changed them forever. Today we see in the gospel his fame is growing, and yet it wasn't a cult of personality that drew people to Jesus. It was the hunger for the encounter, the moment where their lives or the lives of their loved ones that they brought to him would be changed forever. In the next 2 days at Mass, we'll hear in the first readings the story of God creating the world. We know that the world became corrupt with sin and with selfish living and division that left humanity hurt and in need of healing to this very day. Also, however, to this very day, the encounter with Christ is made available to you and me in the sacraments, in the scriptures, in the depth of our prayer, and on many other levels, but nonetheless still potentially changing our lives. Autographs are a reminder of an encounter, brief and somewhat impersonal, and in reality, maybe they're really not that impressive or important. But what is always important is the encounter with Christ, healing us, recreating us, and challenging us through his healing to be his body.